Alrighty, hey everyone, I'm Harshil, I'm the founder of Dreamlaunch Studios, and today is another banger demo. We'll be using Rocket for it. In the previous demo, I had made another banger application which was made, which was basically Prom Marketer. It was a tool that we created collectively in the tutorial that I just posted, and thank you so much for showing so much love on it, but I want to take it to the next level. Previously, I have already built web apps. I have, in fact, spent most of my time building web apps. I'm a web first person, that is my expertise, and I have never built mobile apps. Technically, I learned a bit of Flutter if you go down my LinkedIn, but today I want to challenge myself. I really want to push my limits and see, can I truly vibe code a full stack mobile application purely using Rocket. So let's put it to a test. I have also created a Superbase project for it with name tutorial. So I want to integrate. This is not gonna be another one of those basic tutorial that I can just like be like, okay, I just create front end. No, like Rocket does it. Rocket has created full stack application for me previously, and today I'm gonna be putting the same thing into test. That is the idea for today. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste a PRD here. So what I'll do is I have logged into my own product that we have been building, which is Vibe Docs, and I'll be making in a dummy project which is Skill Log, a AI personal and habit tracker. I have created a title, I have created a subscript idea for it. I'll be asking it to generate some questions. I'll be working through the workflow, and it has just completed generating all of the questions. So boom, it has given me what are the problems. So a question out of 7 questions. So I'll hit answer AI suggest all, which will get started on building all of the answers for these. And the next thing I'm gonna do after this is like take all these inputs and continue to dashboard. Once I press continue to dashboard, it is gonna analyze all the input data has been provided for the same idea. And after that, we will start generating a PRD that we are gonna give to Rocket to really challenge the whole process and see what it can generate. And there we have it. Within few seconds we have a full blown PRD. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this PRD, I'm going to be taking some custom input and putting it into Rocket, and boom, I have the prompt ready for it. I'll be putting it in here into the process. It will get started, and meanwhile I also want you to walk you through what all features Rocket provides. I mean, this has gotten started on building Skill Log, which is a comprehensive mobile app, and I've already asked it to work in Flutter, so that's what it's going to be using. What is really amazing about this product is you can attach in files, so I can drop in attachments. I can even import from Figma. I can choose, hey, if my product should be private, what kind of way should I build my product. So not every prompt needs to be my product built, it should be public. So that's a good feature, I like it. I really prefer if my content is private. Then most products only support things like React or max to max some other framework, but they have gone all out. They support React, they support Next.js, they support HTML and Flutter. Besides that, I think what I really like about their product, that's how is it working. They also provide a support for a multiple configuration, which includes GitHub, Superbase, Figma. I use Superbase, I use Figma, I use GitHub, I use Netlify sometimes, mostly Vercel, and I even use Stripe for some integrations, integrating OpenAI. So they have all these AI integrations as well, which can be connected just within few seconds. Google Analytics is there, AdSense is there, even recent for mail configuration is there. So every feature I think any founder wants or needs for building their product, all of them are literally laid out for you. And that's what I really like about it. I have built a lot of projects using it, even mobile apps, web apps, landing pages, internal tools. It auto classifies these things into all these different categories, and that's how I think it is a very amazing tool. So it has, I think, run through all of the context that is currently needed, and it is preparing a context where it will start laying out what all file we should generate. And so let's pause it for a second. Oh, I didn't even need to pause. That's how fast Rocket really is. So a splash screen, I don't want a splash screen. I would prefer a login screen, a registration screen, onboarding flow, dashboard, skill management, skill details, daily journal, analytics dashboard. I don't need an analytics. Okay, let's go for it. uh, So boom, build my mobile app, and now I think it will get started understanding what all features I want. So this is a feature I think I am very pro of, that they ask for screens. Normally, in other tools like Level, etc., they just start and they maybe create one or two screens. But I think Rocket is really different in the sense that they create all these features that should be there present in a product, and it has now gotten started on writing the logic or writing the how execution flow for it. So let's take a pause and let's get back as soon as it's like starting through the same. And within just few seconds it has gotten started creating all of the files. So you can see, because it understands what kind of product we are building, it is working through the code. I used that long back ago, so I understand a bit of the syntax, and basis how much I understand, I think the code quality is way good. They have pretty much everything laid out in a very neat manner. So it takes time to build. What we are going to be focusing on the code logic, and I'll try to review it. So they have theme logic with they have broken down everything, and they have a balanced color palette going through all this, which is I think a very good feature to have. So they're laying down all the files, and I think it will start working through these changes. It will take maybe 10 minutes. It doesn't take 20. I'll be honest, it takes like 10 to 12 minutes max, but the quality of code is amazing. So let it run through few screens, and as soon as the preview is live, let's review it. Right, so it's working through the files, and meanwhile I was like, hey, let's just check through what kind of code is getting written and all these files. It has already completed login screen, already completed registration, already onboarding flow, dashboard, daily journal. So it has worked through these files, and it is writing classes like left, right, and center with a very high quality of code. Uh, and all these code base previews that I have been recently seeing is pretty neat. They are creating titles, styles, and the kind of things that should be, even type declaration, which I think is an amazing thing to do. Mostly I haven't seen these kind of things, and like they are creating files in proper folder structure formatting manner. So it will work through these final three things. So then let's see what kind of code is it and how's the app performing, and yep, let's wait for a while. And within like few seconds it has, not second, minutes, but it has created all the files, which is 58 files, which is a lot for creating a base product. Normally other tools, they take a lot of while to create all these tools, products, and yeah, they have set up the basic login. So while it's working through preview, and boom, I think what I'll do is I'll give it the tutorial project and save. So it will get started on connecting to this super base project of called tutorial. And in the meanwhile, I think it has written code. So while we are at it, I am not very pro at you know working fairly on the Flutter, but I think I can go through a code base. First thing first, README has the whole code base structure, which is amazing. Really, I like it. Adding routes, so it has created a full blown theming profile, responsive design, how it is working, how I can deploy, which is a time saver for me. I can take this code base and I can work on top of it, really create a lot of stuff. Dart tool, Dartpad, Android. So it has created breakdown into iOS and Android. I think I worked on the Android side, so let's see. Settings.gradle, maybe not this. Build.gradle, I guess, has all of the main files. It will get started on the splash screens. First impressions, love it. It has neat text. I press next. It will most probably work through the next screens. Let me just run through these screens, and that's what I log in at, which is skill log. Banger logo with a neat animation. Even added a basic biometric kind of way, which is like really neat. So what I'll do is I'll try to log in with these values. So I'll do basically admin. Oh, I mean, wait, this animation, by the way, is pretty neat. If you can see this, they have these micro interaction, which I think I really like. Admin @ skill log.com, as well as admin123 with a validation process. Boom, I log in, I hit login, and it works with. You can see it's asking for save, and boom, we are in the app. I think really neat. I was really surprised by the animation they had on the basic screen, I'm logged in. I have the whole UI. First impressions, I think they have nailed the color scheme. They have, a white and green theme which is perfectly laid out. They have the bottom nav bar, or uh, which is has all the skills. So I go to skills, I can go to journal, I go to analytics, I can even go to settings, and they have all these micro interaction as well. So let's start with first thing first. Let's start with the dashboard screen. So dashboard, today's progress, they have like a good UI which I can work through. Quick entries, if I click view all, it has all of the entries that I have made, and recent reflection that I have made, upcoming reminders, they have all of this. Let's hit press, let's see what can I do. Quick entry, journal. What do I want to journal? I just ate a burger which was tasty, and boom, I press add entry. Journal entry has been added. Really nice interaction. Yeah, so had a productive day. They have worked through these changes. The date is also there, so they have a calendar, which is a plus point for me. I can see through different date what all was present on different days. Selected date. So yeah, that is there. Let's see through the skills page. On the skills page, I have like all of my skills that I can manage. So let's see guitar. Um, so they have some dummy what intake, so it goes to flutter. If I select morning in daily reading, goes to a dummy page which has flutter. So flutter 12-day streak, so it has a streak management as well, learning flutter framework, a full log of what all I learned, my progress to weeks, my progress to months. So they are already updating it real time with the values on the side as well, with months, which is really amazing by the way. Log entry, it has all of the logs. I worked on what I learned, what all things, which is amazing. I can edit it, I can add in a new skill as well. I can see the menu where I can export data as well, which is really amazing. And let's see journal. Let's see what today was a productive day, which I just gave. Analytics, I have of quarter, of year, all these different tabs, my progress across the year, consistent improvement, mood analysis, achievement badge, and settings. Settings have been added. Okay, I need to push this to Supabase in order to connect. But meanwhile, we can see through it, searching settings, skills tracked, active days. It has started pushing to Supabase. So I have all these toggles. Do I want to enable privacy, high contrast, reduce motion, all these things. Live, I have FAQ, all these tabs there, which is really amazing. They are pushed to Supabase. So let's see. They created a migration file. So boom, I see the database visualizer, and we have a pretty neat AID. The product really figured out, hey, I'll have a auth user ID from which the person logs in, and you have a user profile. They have email, full name, avatar, time zone, date format, everything nailed out as to how it should be laid out. Then we have journal entries which has ID, user ID, entry date, content, mood score, which is a plus point for me. They have even the formatting laid down, scoring, and how they should be created. So created at and updated at with like this underscore kind of formatting, nailed down on that. Skills has a breakdown of like primary key, user ID, name, description, color. Skill status, so skill status is connected to skill status, which is most probably enum or maybe something. And skill metrics, skill metric logos, and goals, and journal entries. So let me see, I think they must have connected. They are connected. All the tables are live, goals are live, journal entries are live, all these tables, they are live. They have been just formatted. So now I'll be focusing more on the code quality, now that the connection has been made. So if I go through the code base, I'll try to run through things. They have a log running, but I'll focus on the code quality. Try to run my analysis on the limited understanding that I have. So app, SRC, main, maybe Java, IO, Flutter, generated plugin. Okay, I'm let's see, Superbase migrations. So they have created the database in a very high quality migration. They have all the icons laid out for Flutter, different index file, which is neat. They have manifest.json, which I like. I think for building a mobile app, having a manifest is really, really important. Um, and they have even the icons laid out for different specs, which is a plus point for me. And what I'm going to be now trying to go through is the code base as a whole. So let's see, iOS Flutter app framework. So they have the bundling broken down. They have everything in proper formatting. If I go to assets, they even got some custom images here, which like saved me a lot of time. In Android, if I go through maybe the Gradle, they have wrapper. So Gradle.wrapper, they have this file. Dart.tool has all the Flutter build files. If I go through app, everything is laid out neatly. And if Android manifest has like the whole breakdown, profile has the whole breakdown, build Gradle is also neatly laid out. If I close the whole folding structure, which is in a really neat manner. So yeah, I think it was a really good experience. If I can go back to this, I have never built a mobile application, and right now in front of me I have something which is totally running. I can take the code base, I can publish it, and I can make it go live on Play Store. This is really crazy. If anyone wants to build a mobile application, Rocket is the product to go, literally, in my experience. If I in the future release any mobile app, I think it's most probably gonna be using Rocket only. And if anyone from my audience wants to try it out, I'll be putting in the link in comment or tagging them in the video. You can check them out, use their tool. It's a really amazing tool. I even got a DM by someone saying that hey, it's such an amazing tool, and I will love to continue building more amazing stuff using this tool.